Show.
Welcome, everybody, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Very happy to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith, and relatively happy to be here with Shaq.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Boston Celtics. So the Lakers win the tip. Here's Johnson. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Green, Byron Scott out there with Johnson. Then it's Worthy, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center, locking down the middle. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Parrish. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Shots good by Green. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, and Green provides a lot of toughness. I mean, especially on the glass where he wreaks havoc with his constant motion and activity.
Now here's Johnson. He kicks it to Bird. Over Green. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Johnson, the pass to Worthy. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Worthy's got his first points of the night.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Johnson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Worthy against Bird. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. Johnson in the corner. Passes to Scott. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Johnson.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I briefly spoke with the Lakers head coach. He said even though this was their first meeting of the year, he did not expect there to be a feeling out period between these teams. He said, we have a group of guys who can score and do it in a hurry. We're going to go right at them and test their defense early on. Looks like they're in attack mode. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thanks for the report, David. So it's all about getting their offense going early on.
And I think that's the right call, guys. Get that rhythm established at the offensive end as soon as possible.
Yeah, I echo that, Greg. I mean, if they come out here as the aggressors and really get after it, I think it'll make things that much easier on them defensively.
And the hook shot isn't one that a lot of guys use these days.
McHale up top. Johnson outside. On the wing, Bird. McHale up top. Shot clock at 3. Aim. Off target from outside. And finished off by Worthy.
Worthy getting these kinds of looks is a thing of beauty. As soon as he shoots it from here, you assume it's going in.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. They're And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Wedman is out there with Bird. Then it's Vincent. Then there's Seasting. And it's Walton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
It's really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Good on the second free throw. So it's Boston now. 8-point game. Vincent the pass to Wedman. Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Cooper. The pass to Seasting. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Walton. And Walton throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Bird against Rambis. Pass to Vincent. There's 1:47 left here in the second. Pass to Seasting. Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Cooper. Vincent misses.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
Passes to Rambis. Johnson against Bird. Fires at the elbow. They get it again. Now the feed to Thompson. Another shot. Rambis passes to Thompson. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Parrish is checked in for Walton. McHale comes in for Wedman. Danny Ainge is checked in for Vincent. And it's Johnson in for Seasting. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Thompson. Green comes in for Rambis. James Worthy's checked in for Thompson. And it's Scott in for Cooper. Knocks it loose. Bird outside. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Dennis Johnson. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Parrish. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
Ainge the pass to Bird. Here's McHale. He feeds it to Parrish. That one goes. Count it.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now here's Johnson. No points in the game yet for him. Three-pointer. And that one released in time, but no good.
Well, you know, this is DJ's calling card. Has the strength and athleticism to guard multiple positions.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have. The Lakers did not hesitate to set the pace. They launched into a 6-0 run with an impressive effort on both ends of the floor. By the end of the first quarter, their lead was 7. Moving on to quarter number 2, the intensity escalated, but the margin remained the same as they finished the half still up by 7. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, they're getting higher percentage looks, good game planning, the ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They're definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
Kenny, how'd you think the Celtics were playing?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One guy who's been getting it done is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, I liked how they took the initiative. They were really locked into what they wanted, not letting the defense dictate their shot selection.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Green. Then it's Johnson, and there's Byron Scott, and it's Worthy in at small forward. On the wing, Johnson. Over Johnson. Bird pulls it in.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Robert Parrish picks one up there.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
He's off on the first. And some changes here for the Celtics. Redmond comes in for Larry Bird. And it's Easting in for Danny Ainge. And then for the Lakers, Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And it's Cooper in for Magic Johnson. And he's good on the second. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here is Seasting. Now the pass to Wedman. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Walton's checked in for the Celtics. Lakers leading by 4. To the middle. Thompson with the bucket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Wedman. Knocked away and stolen by Scott. Here's Worthy. Worthy making another highlight reel.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Pass to Wedman. Here is Seasting. He dishes it to Walton. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Second shot opportunity. A shot by McHale, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
As fluid an athlete as you're going to see, Cooper moves so easily up the floor, and his skill set is well suited for transition.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection, in a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
Rambis is checked in for Thompson. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here is Seasting, defended by Scott. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's McHale. And nothing is falling for him right now.
He's been terrible, absolutely awful. I mean, can't get it going. His shot isn't there right now. He's got to help him some other ways.
Worthy kicks to Scott. Pass to Cooper. James Worthy on the wing. Puts it up from 17. Can't connect.
You know, excellent defense there. We talk about the mental acuity of walk.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Johnson is out there with Ainge. Then there's Kevin McHale. Then it's Parrish, and it's Bird in at the small forward position. That's the Boston Five. And they pick up 2. Worthy's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Los Angeles.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Bird. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves, can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
Johnson surveying the floor. Out to Bird. Launches it. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Now Johnson. Right side, Scott. Shoots over Ainge. Scott can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 10. On the wing, Bird. Worthy defending. Again, the miss by Bird. Bird's gone 4 of 10 here. Has 6 misses. Johnson finds Scott. Here's Green, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The ultimate Ironman. I mean, the incredible endurance. Green competes as hard as anyone at that position.
The Lakers making a switch here. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in. Good on both. And here is Johnson. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Ainge. Shot clock at 6. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 12. 54 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Worthy.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Johnson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 11 feet away. He's off on that one. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be. No good from Bird.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.